Okay, hello, welcome to my second YouTube video. I am going to be doing a hashtag story time about how I got into my car accident because I have no other personality traits. So enjoy. This is a voiceover. I don't actually look this beautiful all the time. So yeah, enjoy the fucking video. So I'm gonna record a story time because I'm hashtag extra. How I wrecked my car. Ready? Flashback. If that followed what I was saying, a picture of my car would have popped up. My old car. I had it for 2 months. Yeah, like 1, 2 on your finger, like 1, 2. But I don't know. I feel like having a car and getting into a wreck is just like a fundamental part of
learning.
growing up. If you've never gotten into a car wreck, if you have your car, good for you.
Good job.
I'm not gonna say I'm jealous or anything, but
Of course you are. Of course you do. Like,
I hope you get into a wreck. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I don't care. Okay. So, I was on my way to the gym, not to work out, to tan at the Planet Fitness, our local Planet Fitness. I live in kind of like a small part of like a town. So, like, this is where I am. One city's this way, the other city's this way. And there's like a bigger city on this part. So it's like, I don't want to hashtag leak or dox myself or something. Because people nowadays are crazy and they're like, I don't know.
try to eat my butt or something? No, don't do it.
But so I went to pretend this is me right here. My tongue is me. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go get a gym membership. Hashtag prom was coming up. Prom, I was like, okay, time to get my freaking tan on for prom. Hashtag bronze beauty. Hashtag bronze goddess. I have some self tanner on. So this is not even me fully pale.
I'm so pale.
So I thought, obviously I can tan. Duh. And I looked it up on Google and I was like, gingers cannot tan. They just don't have it in them. They sunburn. I was like, yeah, right. This was back in February of this year. A couple months ago. So obviously I've matured. On my way to the gym to tan. So I go in and I tan. And I tanned, more like sunburnt myself. And you know that smell after you like sunburn or quote unquote tanning? Because it's burnt fucking skin. I'm on my way home and I'm like, oh my god, why don't I go to the bank? So we're over here. Why don't I go to the bank on this side of town and withdraw some money to put toward my hair savings? Because I was saving up to get my hair done by this like expensive place. Ready? Interact with me. Up high, you did it. Down low, you did it. In heaven, you did it. 6, 7. So I was going to the other part of town. I go and I go. It's okay. It's like kind of rainy out. I'm just laying the mood, the scene. So after I go get my money, I go to the stop sign and I'm like, this is taking long. Let's turn right. So I go right. Then I come up on this intersection. And I kind of skipped through driver's ed because I was hashtag grinding that shit. So I didn't know I was supposed to yield. Best believe I yielded a left turn. Ooh, my
It looks big.
I yielded left turns now. So there's a green light on my side. There's a green light on their side. I didn't know the light was also green on their side. I thought green for go. Green equal go. I turn now. Good luck, everybody else. So I turn. And it's like, boom! Boom! And I'm like, and I think I passed out for a second if I'm being so honest. And I literally like, boom! I'm like, laying there. I got T-boned on my passenger side. Now, if I had a passenger with me, they'd be fucking dead. My airbags didn't go off on my passenger side. That don't matter because I was driving. And I have my school bag on the passenger side, and it didn't move an inch, if I'm being so honest. My school bag stayed put. So, after this happens, I'm like, no way, that just happened to me. Because you're not going to think it's you until it happens to you. Like, everybody's like, psh, that would never happen to me.
Until it does.
And in that moment, you need to sit down, be humble. So I'm like, backstory a little bit more. My mom's a very forgetful lady. She doesn't have her bills on auto pay, so she forgets to pay the phone bill sometimes. So I didn't know this because I was listening to an audiobook, like the weird little nerd I am, on audible.com. I was listening to an audiobook during the wreck that I had downloaded, so I didn't even know I had no service. That's embarrassing. And I get hit and I'm like, oh my god. I get out of my car. Boom! Blood. Blood did not start coming out of me until I got out of the vehicle. Because I got hit and I was like, oop, my fault. Obviously, it wasn't like that. When it happened, I was like, busted open on my forehead. My nose started bleeding. Like, right here was bleeding. My ear started bleeding. I don't know why. But I just remember smelling smoke. Like, smelling the way a car wreck smells. I'm a very sheltered child, okay? Very sheltered, roof over my head. I've never struggled for a thing in my life besides making friends. So this was traumatic for me because something like that has never happened to me in my life. Because I'm a little sheltered baby maniac who gets everything she wants. I smell this smoke. I bust out my vehicle as fast as I can. I'm trying to undo my seatbelt. It's not working. I get it undone. Get out of my car and I run over to the guy, and he's okay. He's fine. Thank God. Thank the Lord. His airbag's deployed. He had like a newer car, so he had like the side airbag and like the front airbag. My airbag went off too. But I didn't really figure that out until after. So I went to him and I'm like, oh my god, are you okay? Like, I'm so sorry. When I'm saying this now, it seems very insincere. But at the moment, trust me, it was sincere. Like, I've never felt so bad in my life. I felt so bad. So bad. So I'm like, oh my god, let's call 911 on the telephone. And I'm like, 911. 911, what's your emergency? I just got into a car wreck. Okay, ma'am, state where your emergency or your car wreck is at. I don't know. I hung up the fucking phone. But as soon as I hang up the phone, an ambulance drives by. It was crazy. They weren't even coming for me. They stopped. They're like, whoa, what happened? And I said, my trainer's fucking wrecked. Look behind me.
What are you talking about? What happened?
Stupid ass. Okay, let me go get backup. So I'm like, what do I do? And somebody pulled over because it's like a busy intersection. And they're like, oh my god, like, what's wrong? Like, what happened? Oh my god, are you okay? Because I'm like this stupid little girl that just wrecked. Because I'm a stupid little girl. I'm stupid. I'm like, yeah, I don't know what to do now. And they're like, you should call your parents. Like, you need to call your parents. I'm like, okay. So I go and I call my mom. Doesn't go through. Why? I don't have any service. So, my mom can't receive calls because we're all on the same phone system. My mom can't receive calls. I can't receive calls. I can't send calls. They're so gassy. And the incredible gassy. But she can't receive calls. Neither can I. I can't give calls. Neither can she. So I'm like, bruh moment. So I'm sitting there. Ambulances come. And where I work, my boss, I work at a small grocery store. I'm a cashier. So all day I'm like, I've worked there for 2 years. But my boss is also a firefighter. And he pulls up to the scene of my wreck. So embarrassing. Do you know how humbling that is? That is so humbling, bro. Like, come on. Your boss pulls up to the scene of your wreck, and he's not like a very talkative guy. He's like a mustache and like hair, and he's like, what happened, dude? And I'm like, bro, Take a look at the scene before you, bro. Who do you think is in the wrong? What do you think happened? And adrenaline is pumping through my veins. I feel like I took a shot. I feel like I did a line. So I'm like tweaking out. I'm like, bro, I don't even know what happened, bro. I don't even know. Bitch. Are you stupid? Yes. Yes. So they're like, you need to get into the fucking ambulance. You need to be checked out. You need to get cleaned up. Because like I said, I'm bleeding. And I'm like, I don't want to. Because I was thinking about money. Because I'm like, I don't have a car. My insurance is going to be so expensive. I can't be seen in this ambulance taken to the hospital. I can't. Because prom's coming up. And so they're like, you need to get in the ambulance. I'm like, no. You need to go to the ambulance. You need to be taken to the hospital. No. And I'm a minor at the time. So they're like, parents. I can't reach them. Can't reach them. Can't reach my mom. I can't reach my dad. Yeah, so eventually they get me into the ambulance. I don't let them take me to the hospital. They just wipe my blood off, see if I'm okay, I guess. So they, see if I'm okay. And I guess they're like, yeah, bitch, you're fine. Get the fuck out of the bathroom. So I'm like, okay. They're like, since you are a minor, is there anybody you can call? I'm like, no. Why? Because my mom didn't pay the phone bill. Why? Do I look like I know? I still get so mad, just thinking about this, to this day. I get so mad. Because I'm just like, why did I do that? Why? I'm like, oh. Something clicked. I think my brain gained a wrinkle. So I'm like, wait. My Aunt Jack. My aunt. So I'm scrolling on my phone. I'm like, hey, can I use your phone to call my Aunt Jack? Okay. So I call her. I'm like, hey, Aunt Jack. Hey, what's up, babe? I'm like, what's wrong? I got to a fucking car accident. Bye. So she, I guess, drives down. She's not that far from the wreck, but she drives down to my house, the house I'm in right now. And she's like, Mom's asleep. Rightfully so. And she opens the door. I don't think she hadn't got pants on. I think she was out. She was sleeping good. And she's like, what, Jackie? She's like, bitch, your stupid daughter just got into a car wreck. And she's like, well, I don't know what she was like. Obviously, I wasn't there. I was on the scene of the wreck. So they pull up and, yeah. All of that happens. Sheriff comes by. He's like, hey, I'm going to need your written report of what happened. I'm like, I didn't fucking yield. And he's like, yeah, you're at fault, babe. You're at fault. But I didn't even mean to, bro. I didn't even mean to. So then I had court, and I went to court months later. And I told him what happened. I was like, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to. Obviously, I'm dumb. And they're like, you're good. Just don't let it happen again. I'm going to give you a $25 fee for a driving class, and you will attend, and that'll be all. This will be your one free pass. And I'm like, free pass for almost killing somebody? Okay. So months later, I go to the driving class, and this was the same day I had senior cheer tryout. So I was sweating fucking buckets this whole time. I keep looking at my phone. I'm like, I don't know where my phone is, or else I'd be looking at my phone. Because my iPad died. It was all situation. So, but I made the team, and I did my driving class. So, yeah. But I didn't know this at the time. Well, I did, but, are you really paying attention in that moment? My rear view mirror busted off of my car, and it hit me. Of course, that happened to me. Oh my god, look at my Kiwi bird. You are so cute. Yeah. So, Big Mama Aid doesn't have a car. And my parents won't buy me another one. Not Not meanly. Not meanly. I understand. They told me, if you get into a wreck, you're not getting another car. I said, okay. That's not gonna happen to me. It did. And they told me, like, if I saved up money, they would help me buy a new car. I am just a lazy piece of lard. I think if you chopped a little bit of my skin off, you could literally use it to fry an egg in a pan. That's how fucking buttery big I am. I'm like a butterball turkey. I'd be a good turkey. I'd be a good meat. Like, you could serve me up for Thanksgiving, and people would go, So yeah, moral of the story is, if you TLDR, too long, didn't read, didn't watch, I'm stupid, yielded an unprotected left turn, and don't get into a car wreck. If you get into a car wreck, don't let it be your fault. If you get into a car wreck and it's not your fault, always get into the ambulance, because if there's something wrong for you, it's cha-ching, money mode. Thank the Lord he didn't sue me or do anything like that. Like I said, this was very scary for me, because I'm a little sheltered, little autistic robot. Beep, boop, beep, boop. And I don't think I didn't drive. My chair's not letting me lean back. Okay. I didn't drive for like 2 months because it scared me so bad. And because, like I had said, nothing bad had ever really happened to me like that in my life before. Like, I ran through a glass door and I cut my arm open. Can you see it? But, oh, look at my tattoo. I'm so freaking crazy, bro. I have a tattoo, bro. And I have my nose pierced. Oh my god. Stop. There's blood. It won't stop bleeding. Don't call me nasty. I just cleaned it. Look. I don't want to show you the Q-tip because hashtag trigger warning. Because it has blood all over it. But, yeah, moral of the story is, I don't know. Don't wreck your car. Don't do it. Don't. Thank you so much for watching, or not watching. Thank you for, I don't know, existing. Thank you for being cute. Hashtag cute. So, goodbye. Thank you. I might film a video again, or I might leave this. Hashtag blank.